My name is Massimo De Luca and I'm the Trade Counselor at the European Union delegation in Abuja. We are here today in this noisy conference room just to present the second EU-Nigeria Business Forum, which is going to take place in Lagos Eco Hotel 3rd and 4th of October. It's the second year that we managed to put this event together, just to signify really the growing focus that member states from the European Union have on Nigeria as a group of countries, as a united group of countries looking at Nigeria. Of course, we all come from very strong bilateral relations with Nigeria. What we want to do is to leverage on our respective business relations and to grow something which gives extra strength and extra purpose to our business here in Nigeria.
Also about developing agriculture, and I met with some Spanish companies that are there. One is already established, the other one we are helping them to establish a manufacturing plant so that they can also manufacture the agricultural products and sell more developed products which of course add more value to what they sell. So that's two examples of how we support Spanish companies in this instance. I am sure each one of us has examples to industrialize the sector and go from the rare products as cocoa beans or pineapples to more elaborate ones. So that's one of the ways we can support it.
We are, of course, our individual country companies are sometimes competitors for business here in Nigeria. So this forum is a very welcome addition to the profile that European countries can portray the amount of European interest here in Nigeria, both as a commercial destination and also as an investment destination, and that we can actually work together to show the totality of the European effort here in Nigeria, which I think is very important for our colleagues and customers alike to know about here.
So each sector has its own specific issues. If you take, for example, agriculture, we are looking into issues of standards in the industry. We will also look into exports of horticultural products from Europe. We'll be looking into how Europeans can be attracted to invest in some selected areas in this country. Construction is going to be different, energy, again, I mean, the issues are different and the strategies, of course, very much depend on the sector. Now, coming to the issue of the European Partnership Agreements, of course, that's a very important strategy and a very important overall partnership that we want to pursue with the overall ECOWAS region, okay? And it's still very much relevant to the European Union. I think that it's important, though, to understand that business goes on and business cannot be compressed into any specific tool, precisely because the reality of business transcends to some extent anything that politics or policies may want to do. Still, we believe that the fact that there is really a common understanding between Nigeria and Europe as to the direction that we want to take on a number of issues, which is not just tariffs, but of course it's also about that because, as you know, EPA is meant to facilitate exports and the industrial development of Nigeria in a number of ways. But it's also very much about, okay, the standards that you want to apply in this country, the level of market regulation that you want to give to this country, the level of development that we want to embed in this country and into the region. These are all issues which are, I think, still very much relevant. So, as you said, these issues are going to become very topical next month through the Heads of State meeting in October.
Individually, in each EU or European country, bodies that are situated around the country, particularly in Lagos and some in Abuja. And our primary goal is to foster business relations between the two countries. Now, with the EU-Nigerian Business Forum, what we're doing here is we're allowing the Nigerian to see all of us in one place and then be able to have this sort of thing, which is dialogue, and understand what the EU regulations are, the individual relationships, or the existing companies. Like right here we have Finland, we'll have the presence of Czechoslovakia and Denmark, and then we'll have Ireland, and we'll have obviously Italy and France and Germany and Spain. So what is the benefit to the Nigerian businessman? I think for the Nigerian business company, the EU Nigerian Business Forum will be a platform, a yearly platform, where they can go and have a one-stop shop and just visit all the European, and also our job, our primary role over the year as we organize it, is to call on those companies in our countries, like in Germany or in Spain, call on to them and say to them over the year, come to Nigeria, bring your business, come on. And then so we are speaking on behalf of the Nigerian business. So we're like advocates, we're doing a sort of advocacy here as well. So when you come, once this is on the agenda of the year, you know that we've already called in trade missions other companies who are interested in looking into Nigeria, potentially meeting.
We are very happy that this year again, with a larger participation, particularly from European companies from Europe, we are able to set this forum up and actually create a success story for the presentation of European companies in Nigeria, as well as for Nigerian companies that are willing to do business with the European Union.
For this year, we are focusing on 4 big topics. It's business environment, which means what are the points where the European Union connected companies and Nigerian companies should be talking about in terms of things which work, which things which do not work that well, and how we can work together to improve them. Second big topic is energy, for obvious reasons. I mean, it's one major component of the business environment here in Nigeria. It's also one area where most European countries and the European Union are looking into in order to develop both investments and cooperation at all levels, including with government. We have construction and infrastructure, which is another huge area where we want to really see our bilateral relations grow. And then the fourth one is agriculture. Now, in fact, the focus on agriculture this year is probably a bigger one than even the other 3 topics, because it's the area where we see most opportunities along the value chain. So from seeds, fertilizers, investments in Nigeria, we all know what's happening in this area in terms of investments, and then along the value chain, production and transformation and processing of these products. And we are also, of course, interested into promoting Nigeria as a country of exports into Europe.
Please first, can you share with us the volume of Nigeria-Germany trade at the moment?
Well, German-Nigerian trade has been developed quite positively during the last decades. We are always at an annual trade volume of approximately 2.5 to 3 billion euros, which consists mainly of oil and gas exports from Nigeria towards Germany, and Germany is delivering products to Nigeria. We're delivering all over the world, particularly in the automotive sector, so it's mainly cars and spare parts for cars, but also technical equipment for the manufacturing sector, as well as for industries in general.
Now, it's good that you have a great trade volume with Nigeria. In the area of helping to build Nigeria's SMEs and, of course, skill development, can you share with us what the German government is doing to assist Nigeria?
Yeah, sure. We have a quite interesting project which is subsidized by the German government for a period of 3 years, started last year in December, called the so-called Partnership on Dual Vocational Training. Now, the dual vocational training system is a particularly German training system which has been developed after the Second World War and is quite successful, and one of the reasons why Germany is actually quite competitive on the European market and not that directly touched by the euro crisis we are facing now, because of the high qualification of its laborers as well as the increased employability of German workers. Now, the project itself is about the implementation of the system in 3 Nigerian states, Lagos, Ogun State, as well as Abuja. We are cooperating with local chambers of commerce in those 3 states, as well as with professional bodies like the Manufacturing Association of Nigeria and the Nigerian German Business Association. And we are quite proud to have that project because we strongly believe that one of the challenges Nigeria is facing to fully explore its economic development is based on the employability and qualification, particularly of the unemployed youth. So we are offering a structured approach to increase that employability and assist Nigerian companies to train their staff, make them more competitive for the requirements of the national labor market by offering trainings in companies as well as in technical training institutions we are going to cooperate with. And this is exactly the dual aspect of the training, dual meaning practical as well as theoretical training on the job with the assistance of German trainers we are going to bring to Nigeria to train Nigerians as trainers as well as employees.